Hello, I'm Tiger. I'm going to be singing my song Contender on the beat. Can you break me into 1,000 different pieces through your mind? I'm sure you won't have trouble. The smell of you, it lingers. And the things that stand between us throughout space, throughout time, I push and watch them crumble just to grab onto your fingers. Would you find it funny if I ask you to collide the entirety of your existence, threaded into mine? But for now we'll dance, drink away a perfectly good evening. If you're that way inclined, it wouldn't be deceiving. Well, stop apologizing, 'cause I'm on the edge of something crazy. Oh, you let him give his love to me. Am I waiting for a light that won't shine through, or a cable made of cigarettes connecting me to you? You know I hate it when you spin a web of lies across my back. Although I know that the intentions are all pure, it makes me want to scream and shout and cry. Ooh, I feel the forces hold me close when you look into my eyes and you're mine. Stay up till the morning, I tear it to the ground, 'cause I love that man forever, and I'll never let him down. So let me tell you something, honey, you might not like what you hear, oh, but I am a contender, and I won't just disappear. You might think that he don't love me, and I know that he do, so for the sake of peace and quiet, won't you go find something new? And just stop apologizing, 'cause I'm on the edge of something crazy. Oh, you let him give his love to me. Well, guess what? I'm not sympathizing, 'cause he gone and he crossed the line now lately. Oh, you will never take no love from me. Take no love from me.
Performed in the Beat Studio, the track is Contender by Tiger. Thank you for that.
That's all right.
Now, we saw you first at the BBC Introducing gig at Brewdog going back a few weeks, and that was the first time I'd seen you singing live, actually, although we played music by before. What's the backstory to you? How did you start singing?
Well, I've been singing all my life, really, but about a year ago, I was offered a gig at the Jam Caf, having done various covers and things at places, and I rang up Milk, and we did it, and it was pretty good, actually, but I didn't do anything for a while after that, and then come about January this year, I just started to get offered more gigs, and it just took off, really, from there.
Just introduce us to Milk. Milk is your guitarist.
Yes.
And you seem to work very well together.
Yeah, I'd like to think so, yeah.
There's telepathy there. So let's just rewind then to the first time that you picked up a songbook. How did you start? Do you physically write tunes down, or is it all done in your head?
Well, yeah, I'll tend to write songs. Most of my songs have been written with the intention to write a song. I've kind of picked up the guitar and found a good chord sequence and written, but I think my favourite songs have been a poem that I've converted into a song, which is actually easier sometimes to just sort of find the chords from the lyrics. I think it's quite nice.
So were you a poet first?
Not particularly, no. I dabbled in writing, really, throughout my life. But I I think poetry and songwriting have a lot of similarities, so can be easily taken from one form to the other.
And what shaped you into the musician that you are today then?
I don't know, I have a lot of influences. My parents played a lot of music growing up, of Queen, Amy Winehouse a lot. She's been a huge influence on me. I like jazz, like Billie Holiday, and also bands like Pulp, which don't really reflect so much, but the kind of lyric style, I like that sort of thing.
And how many songs do you have? Do you have a large repertoire of them?
Well, I have a set of about 11 songs at the moment that I'm completely happy with, that I play at gigs. I do a couple of covers, like I do I Won't Share You by the Smiths. But yeah, I've sort of recently expanded it a lot more. I had about 6 in the new year, but then I've sort of written a lot more. Now I've written hundreds, but most of them don't make the cut.
How do you know when to leave one out? Because you to an extent, you're giving up on it, aren't you? If a song's not quite working, you're walking away from it.
Well, generally, I'll have a moment where I'll be writing it, and then I'll just listen through it, and I'll think, this is crap, and I'm not going to continue with this. And it's usually a little bit irrational, and I probably should give them more time. But no, if you're not feeling a song, I don't think it can go through.
Do you ever go back to them?
Yeah, actually, recently I was looking through my voice notes, and I found a few that I'm going to start working on again that I gave up on at the time. But you know, it's depending on how you feel. It's a really frustrating thing, songwriting. So,
what's the plan for your music then? What would you like to achieve through it?
I don't really know. I'd like to gain some kind of recognition. I'd like to stay true to myself, as true as I can. I think that's my idea of success, is getting, as far as I can, staying as true to myself as possible. I think that's true success for me.
Thank you so much for calling in tonight. It's been
right.
a pleasure to have you here. If people want to find out more about you online, where's the best place to go?
Well, I'm on Facebook as Tiger Sings. It's all one word. And I'm also on Twitter as @TigerSings, and SoundCloud @TigerSings again.
You thought this through, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just it's quite an easy one to remember. But yeah, I have 2 songs on at the moment. The 2 ones that I'll be having on this
They're
show.
both on SoundCloud.
Yes,
right, okay, wonderful.
that's right.
Right, well, let's hear that second one now, shall we? Would you like to talk us into it?
Yes, this is my song, Let Me Hold You. Though a storm is blowing through your mind and the demons in your soul are particularly unkind, put those thoughts away, know that you're blind, and let me hold you. I know that you're trying to paper over the cracks and put on your bravest face and try to make it last, but when that's past, lay down your head, my love, and let me hold you. All I ask is you know that you're not alone. You've got a home right here with me. The voices in our heads will always try to do us wrong, but someday they'll be gone. They'll let you sleep. They'll let you sleep. There are quite a lot of things I would change about myself, but when I think about you right now, there is nothing on this earth that would want you any different than the beauty that you are. Please let me hold you. And all those things you try to hide from everybody else is just to affirm the way I feel about you lately. So bring the ordinary mortal that I'm crazy for and let me hold you. Ooh. Bring the rawest form of yourself, darling, all you are, and let me hold